statement was made probably about 2 or 3 years ago. And until this day, the opposition leader has not even made a lame attempt to clarify or to justify the statement. I've tried to fool us and say, look here, you misinterpret me. He meant what he said, he meant every word that he said. When you look at what transpired in the Wandan trial in Spanish Town, Wandan gang trial. Wandan gang was a breakaway gang from the notorious PNP aligned Klansman gang. The then leader of the Wandan gang told one of his top tier members, who later turned state witness, high profile state witness. He said, look man, go on the police website and look if there are any other divisions that have a higher unaliving rate than Spanish Town. And fellow who had some technological capabilities went on the website, the police website, and he found the unaliving rate in Clarendon and St. James to be higher than in Spanish Town. And he said when he came back and told the guy named Blackman, Andre Blackman, then leader of the Wandan gang, that yes man, it's a Clarendon higher and St. James. He said the guy was visibly upset. What that is saying to me as a former investigator is that there was an unaliving competition going on in Jamaica. Who were the promoters of this competition? I am saying to us as Jamaicans today that the PNP is capable of unaliving people to get to Jamaica House, and it's something that they have done before and they'll do it again. When they went down into Tivoli Gardens in 2001 and 1997-2001 to unalive a total of 31 Jamaicans down there, and the report said that a spent was found down there at the end of what they called exchange of fire down there. The report said that they didn't find one Mutty Perkins at that on the radio every single day. They did not find one spent shell, yet 31 Jamaicans lay down. When I looked at the second operation and saw Renito Hadam, then it was the Papa Superintendent.
The great over the wall incident.
Yes. And when I saw him pointed at 16 through the window, he climbed up, he used sandbag to barricade the little post that they climb up on. You see the elevated police post down in Darling Street there. And he used sandbag to create. Because they went there too before and started to prepare for what they were going to do. And when I saw him peppering Tivoli Gardens, turning his face away, he wasn't even looking at what he was doing. He literally turned his face away and emptied the magazine. Those magazines.
But connecting.
Yeah.
It was during that time, during that same operation, that they did coin the famous safe passage argument.
Lied on Eddie Siaga, lied on him.
I know.
He came there and told him but he would give him safe passage. Lie. PNP lies that. No go so. That's a fat lie. You understand? You see, that time I was in the force and couldn't speak, but no, I am going to speak the truth and speak it ever cause what it will. I'm going to tell the truth. Fat lie they told on Eddie. Eddie never going to tell him about no safe passage. Lie. And you know some Jamaicans believe, Yeah man. A number of Jamaicans believe. And this is the same PNP now that comes here in 2025, lying to the people and trying to trick the people on the basis of lies. But they should not be believed.
Correct him did that.
1 second there. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
If PNP can pick up people and load up now and chuck from all the way from St. James and carry them come at St. Elizabeth and 2 daylight upon them to go and destroy them in Montego Bay, what do they expect of them? Can you imagine?
No, but let's say that way, brother. Let's say that way, some people don't understand what you're saying. So let me tell you people what happened. The PNP in 1997, the government had planned a major conference, international conference in Montego Bay, over by the conference center. They saw the street persons in Montego Bay as an eyesore and the track from the visitors. And instead of building or arranging temporary shelters for them, they crammed them in the back of a truck.
I don't really might be proud of sensible people to come to.
Well, that's why I said street persons. I didn't say police persons that were lunatic. No, I wouldn't say that. A number of them were homeless persons.
They're just homeless person, I never mad person. I never mad person, homeless.
No man, the homeless people them. And they carried them in the back of the truck and took them down to St. Elizabeth, close by a mud lake, and told them to run down a hill, which would lead them which would lead them into the caustic soda. What the caustic soda does, it melts over her bones. They would in fact, one of the street persons was a former US military man. And he said he had to beg the people them not to run down the hill because he knew what was down here. suspect was doing. He said, wait until daylight. But apparently some others were down, they got panic and they may not have been so mentally stable. Up till now, 6 of those persons have not been accounted for. July 1999 it happened. So it is believed that those persons may have perished in the Caustic Soda in the mud lake. You understand? So this is the PNP government, you know, led by PJ Patterson. But when he came, yes, when he came, he did not set the record straight with the sweet people scandal in Montego Bay. He didn't set the record straight with Finsack. He didn't set the record straight with the Rollins land deal.
No, he never speak of Finsack during that set the record straight.
No, why them different was? What set the record straight?
You mean when he came out of the pavilion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
They were busy.
Connecting the dot.
Yes.
I guess what I wanted us to do while you're on this. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of us on this live.
9.
9 of us. 9 of us here, 9.
In the box.
In the box.
Right.
All of us can identify 1 or 2 scandals that this government actually had in the 18 years. And I probably can start with 2. I can start with the Iran sugar deal. No, well, we probably could, that one was in a Manley time, not PJ time, right?
Hold on, man. Wait, what do you mean not PJ time? PJ was the Minister of Finance.
PJ was the Minister of Finance, but he was the Prime Minister at the time.
No, man, he was the one who was
down.
I know, but
as Minister of Finance.
But what I'm saying is just that we have put it under his tenure as Prime Minister. We don't really need when Manley was Prime Minister.
No, come up with 18.5 years would have covered some years of Manley and
right. Anyways, so we could have come up with 2. I said Iran sugar deal, and we could have do the light bulb scandal. Somebody else come up with
that one was PJ, you know. It was under PJ as Finance Minister as well.
All right. Yeah, man.
One second, Barry.
Yeah.
For education, PJ had 3 major scandals as Finance Minister, and that's why Manley is him out of the cabinet. The first one, I don't remember the hard enough, but one was the Rollins land deal. He was the Minister of Finance. One was the Iran sugar deal, and the other one was the Shell waiver scandal. 3 of them. And eventually, the last one was Shell. And Michael said, no, I'll have none of it, and he's out of the cabinet. And then he said, I shall return. So I will find 2 more out of that.
The biggest scam me know, when me get Barry, 1992, when me just enter Lackover High School, my school fee was $140, and book rent $100. And by next, from 7th grade go to 8th grade, the school fee moved from that to $1,500. You have to carry $1,500 to work a bank. Who remember that?
Mm-hmm. So, we're talking about scandal now. So we could have come up with, so we said the three deals from the Iran sugar deal.
My 2 would have been, Barry, my 2 would have been now, would have had the US dollar.
In the carton?
Yes. And the zinc.
The zinc and Michael Manley, I think.
See me right, as Travis said, that fall under the 18 years.
Nah, 18.
All right, who else there? So you're to that. Who else?
Look here, in November 2001, under Paul, watch 200 million was disbursed to NetServe Jamaica. The director.
That's a NetServe scandal.
Director and the money disappear.
Yes, youthful exuberance.
But
Traffic Bureau.
Yeah, but what people must understand still, you know, the Rollins land deal, it's really hard, you know. Because can you imagine what it was 2,730 I think acres of land.
Correct. 2,730. Correct.
It valued
prime beachfront real estate land.
Look at Rollins. When Rollins came out back in the 80s and went back to Seattle, you know. And Seattle said no. Rollins went to the US, his friends in the US Congress, and get them to pressure. I tried to pressure the Congress not to give Jamaica any aid, you know, because Seattle wouldn't give him the land. That is in the. It is in
He actually lied on Mr. Siaga about the CBI, the Caribbean Base Initiative. President Ronald Reagan had given Edward Siaga some.
Bank scandal, Workers Bank and them scandal.
So
hold on, Connecting. Start back from the top. In all, because he didn't get the land,
can I distract
what did he do? Listeners need to hear.
The Edward Siaga, then Prime Minister, the most honorable Edward Siaga, was a very close ally of the West, and he was a bosom friend of Ronald Reagan, the incumbent president of the United States of America. And even the conference center that we got downtown there came about because of those relationship with the West, and with, especially between Mr. Seaga and President Reagan. So he gave him a major role to play in the CBI, the Caribbean Basin Initiative, which the American government was funding, and Seaga was leading that charge and spending all of that money. And when Rollins allegedly came to Mr. Seaga to sell him the land, Mr. Seaga had bought those lands, 2,730 acres of prime beachfront real estate along the Rosal Main Road. All of those hotels along the Rosal Main Road were owned by the Jamaican government, were owned by us. Our taxpayer dollars bought it. So Rollins allegedly approached Mr. Seaga to sell in the land and to obviously do business, so to speak, with those lands. And he run away. He dash sitting in his face and the man take your yourself and leave that up. Because he is not that, It is not anything like that.